Hi everyone. So now I'm going to explain our computer science capstone project. Our team name is Mission Possible, and this is our logo. Mm, So this is our agenda. In our agenda, we have team members' roles and responsibilities, improvements made by professors' feedback, project statement, project description, team working agreement, personas, MVP, technologies, retrospective, sprint to backlog, test cases, stories completed, and project demo, live application demo. So here is our team members and their roles. He is Ganesh, our data scientist, Prudvi, our full stack developer, Vinod, data analyst and product developer, Mayank, artificial intelligence engineer and project manager, Vishnu, he is our software developer. And these are the improvements which we have made from our professor's previous feedback. So in our previous feedback, we have revised the flow diagrams and aligned with updated process or requirements, and we should revise the schedule page and reflect updated timelines and deadlines. Last time we have missed our sprint planning video that we have included in this sprint, just the MVP to focus. So we have missed our challenges, personas. So that we have changed this time, and the acceptance criteria we have removed the slide and we have added in our user stories. So from the next slide, the project statement and description going to explain by Mayank.
Hi everybody. I'll be explaining the project statement for our team. Shoplifting is a significant problem for supermarkets, which has led to losses and higher customer prices. We plan on bringing it down, and our current security methods often react to theft, which has already happened, and this is quite ineffective. We need a clear solution. There is a clear need for better solution so that we could prevent losses. Our project aims to develop a supermarket theft detection system that uses advanced technology to monitor customer behavior in real time, including computer vision and machine learning. This system will help identify suspicious activities and will also help alerting security personnel immediately so that they could respond faster and there could be lesser number of incidents. By analyzing these theft patterns, supermarket managers can also make much more informed decisions to enhance security and simultaneously improving the shopping experience for all customers. Coming down to our project description, our project description is clearly tabulated, and we yeah the most part of the description is same which was in our statement. The benefits are um, it minimizes financial losses from shoplifting, enables quick responses from security personnel, fosters a safer shopping environment for honest customers, provides valuable analytics on theft patterns for informed decision making, adaptable for implementation across multiple store locations, and the best part is it works on existing security infrastructure for a much more smoother transition. There are also um, uh, hardwares, and there are also pipelines for upgrades in future, such as improved facial recognition and behavior prediction. This combines technology and human oversight for effective theft prevention. Mm. Coming down to our project description, shoplifting possesses a significant challenge for retail stores, leading to financial losses and increased consumer prices. Traditional security measures are largely reactive, addressing theft only after it occurs. Our project aims to develop a supermarket theft detection system that utilizes current hardware, which are the CCTVs and machine learning, to monitor customer behavior in real time. The system will analyze video footage, for unusual movements and automatically alert security personnel to potential theft, enabling quick responses. This proactive approach reduces theft losses and enhances the shopping experience by fostering a safer environment. Additionally, the system is scalable for multiple locations and integrates seamlessly with current security infrastructure. By providing valuable insights into theft patterns, our innovative solution aims to revolutionize supermarket security and improve overall safety for customers and staff alike. We, for making this project, the whole team agreed on 10 specific points. The first one being communication, where we agreed to communicate regularly and effectively, and where we inform each other about our progresses, questions, and concerns. And we have agreed to meet via Teams twice weekly. And second point is participation, where we agreed to participate in all team meetings and discussions actively to contribute our unique skills and perspectives to the project. The third being deadlines, where we agreed to meet all deadlines set by the team and to inform the team as early as possible if we anticipate any difficulties meeting a deadline. The fourth point is respect, where we agree to have always treat each other with respect and professionalism, even in the faces of disagreements and challenges. The fifth point being feedback, where we agree to give and receive constructive feedback openly and honestly, such that our work and project improves. Then is roles and responsibilities, where we agree to clarify our roles and responsibilities within the team, ensuring that each team member understands their specific tasks and deadlines. And the next point for our agreement will be confidentiality, where we agree to maintain confidentiality about any sensitive or confidential information related to the project as agreed upon by the team. The quality being are one of the most important ones, where we agree to prioritize quality in our work and to take the necessary time and effort to ensure that our contributions meet the standards of the team. The second last point being conflict resolution, where we agreed to make where we agree to resolve any conflicts or disagreements that arise within the team in a timely and respectful manner, seeking in and that too by seeking input from all team members and striving for a mutually acceptable solution. The last being accountability, where we agreed to hold ourselves responsible and accountable for our actions and contributions to the project and to take responsibility for any mistakes or errors we make. Now, coming to the next slides, my friend Prithvi will be explaining the
Yeah,
project further.
yeah, personas. The personas one. The James is decided chief security officer and is oversees the safety of a large retail complex and drawing on years of the experience and his James identify the potential thefts and his challenges are the managing security across a large retail complex and it can be overwhelming, especially with a limited personnel and managing the security across a large retail complex can be overwhelming, especially with limited personnel. Coordinating with the multiple security personnel across a large complex can be difficult, and it's when managing complex incidents and that require a response. The James need to wait to quickly find a relevant footage, and especially during an incident of an investigation. And these goals are the real-time video monitoring system with the AI feature like facial recognition and automated alerts will help James efficiently monitor multiple areas and quickly identify the thefts. Advanced systems that facilitate quick footage and retrieval and automated tagging will streamline the processing and allowing a James to save time and efficiently and it local critical information. The next person was two. And Mr. Wang is a dedicated convenience store owner and managing a bustling shop in a vibrant neighborhood. And his challenges are as food
traffic increases and it becomes a more difficult for Mr. Wang to monitor every customer and transaction efficiently, which can lead to security risk such as a theft or activities. As a busy store owner, Mr. Wang must ensure that safety of his employees while they work, particularly during a late night shifts or in high risk situation. Convenience stores are often targets for shoplifting and with more customers in a store. And it's identify the behavior manually can be very challenging. And his goals are a user-friendly integrated surveillance system that provides a clear alerts and easy to navigate interfaces will save Mr. Wong time and effort, allowing him to focus on other aspects of his business without constant troubleshooting. And it's implementing an advanced surveillance system with real-time monitoring allows Mr. Wong to remotely oversee his store and it's enhancing the security and efficiency. The Personas 3, Mr. Rodrigo is a dedicated supermarket manager responsible for the listing operations for a large grocery store. And its challenges in a dynamic in a retail environment, it is challenging to pinpoint areas where customer flows or store layout may be causing delights or dissatisfaction without data-driven insights. With a constantly changing shopping environment, ensuring the store layout is optimized for both customers flow and product accessibility is a time-consuming task and is monitoring every aspect of the store, which could lead to insufficient or missed opportunities to improve the customer experience. And she aims to use the system's data to identify the bottlenecks and optimize store layout and product placement for a smoother shopping experience. The system will enable the customer activity and enhance the customer experience. She plans to leverage the data to implement store performance and it increase the customer satisfaction and it create a safer, more and enjoyable shopping and experience. The next slide, my friend Vishnu will explain.
Hi, sir. I'll be explaining about the minimal viable product. Here, as minimal viable product MVP, the real-time CCTV integration, which is like CCTV cameras to monitor customer behavior in the store, and we use machine learning model for theft detection, which is to implement a machine learning algorithm trained to recognize basic suspicious behaviors. And also we use instant alerts for security personnel. So it helps us to set up a simple alert system to notify store security with potential theft is detected. And data logging for monitoring. It helps us enable security terms teams to review footage or logos in case of false positives or to understand detected patterns better. User interface for security personnel. The interface should allow security staff to access the situation quickly. Focus on the essentials, which is streamline your video workflow with tools to upload, organize, and watch your videos. Next. And in this slide, you can see the technologies and the tools which we have used in our project. So for front end, we have used JavaScript, HTML, React.js, and for backend, we have used Python, generative AI.net, and for database, we have used MySQL, Firebase, and these are the IDE and additional tools we have used are OpenCV. And for communication, we have used WhatsApp, Google Meet, etc. Next, please.
Hi everyone. Here I'm gonna take over from here. So I'm gonna explaining about the architecture diagrams. So we dive into the conceptual architecture diagram. So as you can see in this diagram, there is source data which is coming from the um, supermarket. The data with the surveillance video which is taken from a model called OpenCV, which attracts the video data from the supermarket and it transfer it to the detection system, which includes the uh, machine learning and other models which helps to train the data and identify the suspicious activities which are happening uh, in the supermarket with the help of the neural networks and some of the models. So we are using TensorFlow, TensorFlow YOLO to detect these movements of customer behavior. So these huge amount of data will be stored in AWS in our system. When it comes to the next slide, you can see how the data flow is gonna happen in our project from supermarket surveillance system. It from it it takes like CCTV cameras and backend server. It's connect to the backend server which runs in the host application. In the backend server, we had two datas which helps which sends to the database and the detect the model with in this model so that it helps to uh, train the data and predicts the behavior of the customer. So from the database, you can see the data is flowing into the user dashboard so that the user can access the data from anywhere. Uh, Here, when the suspicious activities are occurred, the alert system and notification systems are gonna activate and they are gonna uh, send it to the security securities, and they are these behaviors are gonna be backed in our project with the help of as I told you before, we use AWS for the backup system. Next slide. This is our architecture of surveillance system. So we used, as you know, that we used the data from the CCTV cameras. The most important thing we used Django web servers for uh, for backend for backend language. Uh, we have some of the theft detection models to identify the behavior of the customer, and it is most of these are same as the previous, but it is in like in detail so that everyone can understand in a good way. These are like in a entities model. So it from this web server that architecture is connected to the database so that user and from these user and the alert system security guys can access the data. Uh, you can see the cloud is connected for the security. Next page. As you can see, these are our sprint schedule for the sprint. As you know, the previous two sprints were explained before. It was happened in between like September 6th to September 26th. The sprint zero was happened, and sprint one it is held in September 22 to October 24, which we have given some of these things like sprint planning, MVP features, and retrospective project demo in the delivery. In sprint two, we are gonna deliver like in between like October 25 to the November 21st. In this, we have followed the daily scrums and the sprint planning. Uh, sprint planning and the retrospective of project model. In this MVP, we are like providing our MVP details logging and some of the details. In sprint two, the upcoming sprint, it is in between like November 22 to December 12th. The daily scrum it's gonna be happen, and the MVPs which are gonna happen like we are accessing the location in the coming sprint. Some of minute details gonna be happen in sprint 3. uh um has from here
From here, I'll be taking care of this.
yeah.
Recap Sprint1 backlog. Here you can see user story ID and issue types, user story, and story points, and what is the status of that. As the first point, like as a user, I should have an APK file that can be installed on mobile with basic functionalities. We have given these three story points, and it is completed, it is done. And as task 7 user story, as a user, I want to create my account for the application so that I can keep my account private and sign up using my name, email, and password. For this, we have given 8 story points, and it is done. And third one, as a user, I should be able to the username to do the username and get registered in application. For this, we have given 3 story points, and it is done. And as a user, I want to log in using my user ID to access my account. For this, we have given 5 story points, and this is also done. As task 7 user story, as a registered user, I should be able to see the main page once I log in into the application. For this, we have given 5 story points, and it is also done. Next slide. Product backlog as task 1. Task user stories are to gather all the requirements for the project. For this, we have given 8 points. And task 2, as a team, we should have teamwork agreement with all rules and regulations. Thus, we have given 3 story points. In task 3, as a team, we should divide roles and responsibilities among ourselves to develop the project. For this, we have given 5 points. And as task 4, as a team, we should develop required technical and functional knowledge required to complete the project. For this, we have given 5 story points. Task 5, as a team, we should plan the product requirements and development plan for the project. For this, we have given 3 story points. Task 6, as a user story, as a user, I should have an APK file that can be installed on mobile with the basic functions. For this, we have given 3 points. In task 7, as a user, I want to create an account for the application so that I can keep my account private and sign up using my name, email, and password. For this, we have given 8 points. Task 8, user story, as a user, I should be able to use the name and get registered in the application. For this, we have given 3 points. Task 9, as a user, I want to log in using my user ID to access my account. For this, we have given 5 points. Task 10, as a registered user, I should be able to use the main page once I log in into the application. For this, we have given 5 points. Next page, bro. And task 11, as a registered user, I want to log out from the application so that I can log in again whenever I want. For this, we have given 3 story points. Task 12, as a user, I have to access the features of on the home page. So for this, we have given 3 story points. Task 13, as a user, I have to navigate between pages so that I can quickly access the features I need. For this, we have given 5 story points. Task 14, as a user, I want to upload fresh videos so that I can watch them. For this, we have given 8. And as a registered user, I have to see the options to change the usernames on the settings page so I can do so. For this, we have given 3 points. As a registered user, I want to access live footage so that I can watch live videos too. For this, I have given 5 story points. As a registered user, I have to do the functionality to enable alerts so that I can be notified about important updates. For this task, we have given 5 story points. preparing development manual. For this, we have given 3 story points. And task 19, preparing user manual. For this, we have given 3 story points. And task 20 is to improve the backend and add optimization techniques in the code. For this, we have given 5 story points. Next page. So from this, my friend will continue.
Okay, thank you. Now I'll be continuing with Sprint2 backlog, where we have assigned task 11, and here the registered user should be able to log out from the application so that he can log in again whenever he wants. And it didn't and the acceptance criteria was if the user is logged in, and when he clicks log out, he should be logged out. We gave 3 points for it since it was successful. The 12th task is the user should, as a user, one must be able to access the feature on home page, and the acceptance criteria for that should be he should be the user of the application, and that application should be opened, and he should be able to access the features on home page, and the home page should be responsive and optimized for the device. It was done, and we gave 3 points. For task 13, a user should be able to navigate between pages so that he could quickly access the features he needs. And the acceptance criteria for that should be he should be a user of the application. And when he opens the app, he should see a well organized and clearly labeled navigation menu. And for that, we gave 5 points. And the task number 14, where a user should be able to upload fresh videos so that he or she could watch them later. And for that, an acceptance criteria for it should be the user should be of the application. And when he goes to upload the video, he should see an option to upload a video, including the option to provide the name. We gave 8 points for this. And task 15, where user story, and for task 15 was user story. As a registered user, one should be able to have an option to change the user's name on the settings page. And for that, eligibility should be he should be the user of the application. He should be able to go to the settings page and should see the option to change his or her name and can update it accordingly. We gave 3 points for that as well. And coming to our next next page, that is test cases. We assign unique test IDs. The test ID 6. Um, in accordance to task number 11, we got that as a user, I should be able to log out from the application, and we had test data of Vinod and the password with one caps and special characters and numbers. Steps to be taken were the user clicks on the application setting tab, and the user should be able to see the logout option there. And by clicking the logout option, the user's account will be logged out from the application. The result expected and the actual result were remarkably similar, and the user did log out from the application. Coming to test ID number 7, assigned to task 12, a user should be able to access the feature on home page. We use the same test data, and when the user logs into the application, the user can see the home page with some features displayed on the home page. And when the user clicks on the functionalities on the home page, the user can do his required task without any trouble. Our expected result and actual result were spot on, and users were able to access all the features on the home page. Coming to test ID 8, assigned to task 12, a user should be able to navigate between pages so that he or she could quickly access all the features he or she requires. Our test data was the same. Steps to be taken were the user been opened the application. All features should have been displayed properly, and the results were again very similar from the expected and the actual, which means it was absolutely right. And the user was able to access all the features in the application. Coming to some more test cases. Test ID case number 9, assigned to task 14. As a user, one should be able to upload fresh videos so that one could watch them. And the test data being the same. Steps to be taken were when the user opens the app, they are automatically directed to the upload video page. On this video, they should have the option to upload a new video and provide the name for it. Our expected result and actual result were spot on, and the user was able to upload the new video and could have assigned a new name for it as well. Coming to test ID case number 10, assigned to task 12, a registered user. As a registered user, one should be able to see the option to change his or her name in the settings page. We use the given test data, and the steps to be taken were the user opens the app, they're directed to the settings page. Here they can find an option to change their name, and once done, they can save it to their account. Our expected result and actual result were as expected. They were absolutely right, and the user was able to change the name perfectly. And from here on, my story. From here on, Vinod will be completing the rest of the
Hi everyone.
presentation.
These are the stories we have completed. We are committed and completed for the sprint 2. So for story 11, the user story as a user, I want to log out from the application so that I can log in again, which we have failed on sprint 1. So now we are able to do this logout thing in our sprint 2. So the other user stories, as a user, I want to access the future of the home page. So in previous sprint, we are backing on this thing. So now we can able to back to the home page. And the 13th TA user 13 is, as a user, I want to navigate between pages so that I can quickly access the featured pages. So for this, we have given 5 story points and we have marked it as done. So TA 14, as a user, I want to upload fresh videos so that I can watch them. We have assigned it 8 story points and we have marked it as done. So we have committed this in our user story for sprint 2, but unfortunately we are backed on this thing. So as a user, I want to see the option to change the username in the settings page. So we are still working on that. So from metrics would be going to take care.
Metrics, the metrics, the team velocity chart, and we are committed to do 22 story points and completed the 19 story points. And these are 0 to 30, these are the story points. These two are sprint. And the next two slides, the button charts, and we committed to 22 story points and completed the 90 story. The button chart is that is a graphical, is it a graphical representation and is used in the project management, and practically it's an Alec and Scrum. These are methodologies to track work progress at over time. How much work remains in a project or sprint helps team predict whether they will complete the tasks within the allocated time. The next slide. These are completed committed ratio. These are 0 to 30. These are the story points. And these are ratio. The ratio the completed by committed into 100. And we completed the 19 by 24 into 100 is 79.1. We completed the ratio is the 79.1. The next slide, my friend will explain the Ganesh.
And from here, I'm going to explain the Sprint 3 backlog. Here you can see the task 15, user task 15. As a user registered, as a registered user, I wanted to see the options to change the username on the settings page so that I can do so. We have allocated 3 points for this story. We have to do these tasks in the Sprint 3, and in task 16, as a registered user, I want to access live footage so that I can watch live videos too. So for this, we have given 5 story points. In task 17, as a registered user, I want to functional to enable alerts so that I can able to notified by important updates. We have given the story 5 points. in the task 18, preparing for a deployment manual, we have given 3 points. In task 19, we have given preparing a technical paper for 3 points. L- Lastly, in the task 20, improving the backend and adding the optimization for efficiency in a module, so that we have a redo this optimization. So we have allocated 5 points for this. Uh, in the next slide, we are gonna explain about the retrospective. Uh, so as you seen, last what was went well, we have improved from the sprint through. These are the things went well. Effective communication with each other. So we have effectively communicated to each other in daily scrum. We have excellent sprint planning this schedule. Every person is concentrating on the jobs at hand. Uh, Improved the story, refined and documentation was went well. The team was entirely showed excellent participation this week. I think we know the had went very well, and the Prithvi and Vishnu had given a excellent optimization in the code. So our manager helped us very well in our team, so that we have included this. The project has been improved by exchanging of information with each team member. If there is any problem regarding everything, we have exchanged the information and got the solution from every person's. Uh, each team member own review developed a project that was well received by the developer. What we have developed the code, everyone had reviewed and they given some of their valuable feedback on that. So that as you see, when you see in the previous PPT, we wanted to improve our model optimization so that we can get uh, uh, great results in the behavior of customer. What in so that in this we need to improve, we need to work hard and achieve more, because we have one task remained in this previous sprint, so that this sprint so that we gonna do that as quick as feasible, identify the possible problems before the deadline. Yeah, we had little small problems regarding the code, so we have to improve these. A few standard features, models, communication need to be improved. It is not that much, but we have to concentrate it. It's just a uh, tiny mistakes. Uh, in the next one, a few standard feature models, communication need to be improved. As I said before, the optimization, uh, because of some communication, we haven't done the task two, so that we need to communicate with each other and improve the modules. During the sprint, a few last minute issues were discovered and resolved. So from because of this sprint, the problems which are have arrived in the last moment, we have resolved, but we need to identify those problems before. So we wanted to improve these things in the upcoming sprint. We can primarily concentrate on using more tools and techniques for this task. Next steps, when it comes to the next step, review each other work properly. We need to uh, review our team members work, so that the last minute the issues gonna be resolved. Now show avoid a communication breakdown. instead of doing 3 days meeting, do every day. So as because of last sprint, we need to be given every day scrum so that we can deliver the project in time. Pre-requestive tasks and necessary items can be defined early in the sprint preparation. What are the tasks which are to be done should be early uh, defined, and we so that we can so that we can have the preparation. We can make sure that their team members regularly participate in the scrum calls and keep an eye on the status update. So whatever we have done on daily basis, we need to update our things in our Jira so that we can communicate and know everything about our project. In the next slide, this here we gonna start our project demo. Uh, as you can see, this is our code which we have done till now. These are the screenshots of our demo project. This is our this is our page, which are the videos which are available in this, so that we this is our uploading page in our project, so that videos can be uploaded and seen. Next, we you can see what are the videos which are available, and you can see there is a live footage we can access in the next sprint. Next, this is our GitHub link, so that you can access this link, and you can find out our project details. This is our welcome page of our project. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.